Hi, sweetie friends. Today we are going to the Blue Genie Bazaar in Austin. Today's the final day. It's December 24th. I hadn't really been planning on coming here, and then I saw this big billboard and I was like, you know what? I have nothing to do. And I went to the Armadillo Bazaar, which unfortunately, sadly, ended on December 21st. I'm so sad because that place was amazing. Like, it was outstanding. That's the right word. So I'm hoping that Blue Genie is similarly outstanding. The Armadillo Bazaar, I did not realize it had vendors from all over the United States. And I found some amazing things. And y'all, there were these lamps. They were a little pricey. Like, for the smallest size, it was $2.95. I'm regretting not getting one, and I did talk to the guy who made and sold them. He said he does not ship them. Wait, I messaged him on Instagram and he does ship. But he does do 10 markets a year, so maybe I can figure out what his vendor name is and see, like, maybe he'll be in Minnesota near my mom and she could go check them out for me. But let's go see what we find at the Armadillo Bazaar. I'm just looking for some cool, unique, cute, typically home decor type items. Let's go. What a nice day, y'all. It is hot out. There it is. I believe it was 2 years ago that I came to the market, and there was probably like a 5 to 10 minute line outside to get in. But on the 24th, no line at all. So let's head inside. So right away, we have artwork from a Seattle-based artist named Graham Francios. I had a feeling that he must be pretty big because he had this prime real estate. Looks like on Instagram, he has 30.3 thousand followers. Moving on, we had some definite Texas-based artists. And then we have some sweet treats. It looks like pecan brittle for $6. I have never heard of that before. And then some chocolate bars, marshmallows, and sugar cookies. I just continued walking and filming. I wanted to give y'all like a good glimpse of everything they have to offer. So here we have some houseware and then some beautiful jewelry. Price check, okay, $38 for those. Okay, so a trend of 2025 seemed to be these bandana sliders. It almost looks like a ring, but you can slide it onto your bandana, which I thought was a super cute, fun idea. I actually had not seen that before. And then some like Christmas tree Texas ceramics. There was quite a bit of like Texas themed things here. Here we have this like drip art, and again, that cute little like Texas cowboy hat. Looks like I think that was $90. And then $60 for that cute Texas cowboy hat and $20 for the ring stands. Moving into the ceramics, my favorite. These are really beautiful. Looks like $28 for these cups, which I don't think is a bad price. They had those beautiful plates as well. And then there were also some like really cute soup bowls. Ooh, that mushroom plate, adorable. Yeah, this is a good find if you're into mushrooms and ceramics. Here we definitely have another Texan. These are tea towels. Bruh, formerly known as Mom. I thought that was funny. And then, it's fine, I'm fine, everything is fine. Super relatable, right? Okay, these earrings are actually like my favorite part of this bazaar. $5 earrings, and they're like high quality. Y'all, like all the earrings I wear are basically from this section. Yeah, like I don't know how she keeps her prices at $5 because like 3 or 4 years ago they were also $5, and the quality is good. So, Gem Junkie, you go, girl. Okay, how cute is he? Here we have some cool earrings for $35. They have a little piece of leather on them. And then these scarves. Okay, y'all, I will say I do have those scarves. An Airbnb guest left some at my house. They are definitely a package from Amazon. So that is something to keep in mind, but they do come with the bandana sleeve. Okay, I thought this was a cute take on like the vintage Christmas tree look, but it's cactus, hashtag Texas. And one of my favorite booths. Okay, so this is another favorite booth, Tawa Threads, my girl. There I am modeling for my friend Tabria, cutie right there. Yeah, her selection was picked through, so it looks like she had quite some sales, and yeah, beautiful work, great colors, and she of course does all the designs herself. Check her out, Tawa Threads. I have that one up there that I pointed to. And that. I have all these things. Cute, I love it. Next, we have some little succulents and then some pots that have different sayings on them. Some are silly, some are just cute. And okay, this is hilarious. Like that cake Kleenex box holder, I could not, but it was fun. I'm sure there are people that love that kind of thing. Here you can see what the checkout line looks like, and then ceramics. I thought this plate was beautiful and it was $15. I'm thinking I can use it as a bar soap holder. And then beautiful shape, kind of like the curves of the feminine figure. That one was $40. And then it looks like there's this smaller one, which is $35. But I love these colors and just the overall feel of this creator's work. These were a hit. I tried filming this, but there were so many people I had to leave and like keep checking back to see if there were no people there. Finally, I got an opportunity, but they're just tiny picture frames with like tiny little things. I put my hand up just to give you an idea of how small they are. Wild Worlds. Here we have some cute ornaments. They're like a little world in like half of an ornament ball. Very creative. I did not see anything else like this. So yeah, super original. And then some DIY stitch kits. I'm into embroidery, so I thought this was cute. It's basically everything you need to get started with embroidering. And some funky ceramic type work. But next it was time to get into that line, y'all, because I was shopped out. Few earrings and my little plate. Before leaving, I had to get a picture with this adorable Santa, so I asked a random man to take a photo of me, and he got quite a few. So that was that. I hope that y'all enjoyed going to the Blue Genie Art Bazaar with me. And hopefully for 2026, this will give you an idea of what it's like at the Blue Genie or what kind of vendors they have. And don't forget to try to go to the Armadillo Bazaar. I forgot to mention, you do have to buy a ticket. I think if you pay cash, it's 10, or with a card, it's like 15. And then there is free parking for the Armadillo Bazaar, but it's kind of hard to find. So parking's like another 10. So I did pay like $25 to go. I saw people asking if the Armadillo Bazaar is worth $25. Yes. For me, I say yes. They also had live music, like a lot of great live music. And then they had some food vendors in there too. But that's for the Armadillo Bazaar, not the Blue Genie. Blue Genie is free. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will be back when? On Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Time. Now let's go get these nails taken off. I barely had them on, but y'all, like, I'm just too hard on my nails. Like, there's just like paint and everything all over them. Okay, love y'all. Bye.